Before I break this down and before I reveal the geometry, you tell me right now, who wins, Khamzat Chimaev or Nasruddin Imavov, and how do they win? Don't scroll, don't wait, pick one right now in the comments first, and then watch how your prediction changes when you see the truth. All right, let's get into it. Everyone online is debating power versus precision, wrestling versus striking, wild chaos versus calm technique. But none of that is what actually decides this fight. Let me show you the geometry that will. 1. Pressure collapse versus space control. Khamzat doesn't just pressure, he collapses space faster than almost anyone in the division. Most fighters need 2 or 3 steps to close distance. Khamzat does it in just 1. The danger isn't the punch, it's the spatial compression before the punch. But Imavov is one of the few fighters who can actually fight while moving backward, and that's pretty rare. The entire fight becomes a question of, can Imavov maintain lateral exits, or does he get funneled into Khamzat's linear channel? If he loses that battle even once, the fight flips almost instantly. 2. Rhythm variance versus rhythm reset. Khamzat fights on chaotic rhythm, rapid level changes, unpredictable bursts, asymmetrical angles. Imavov fights on cold rhythm, calm pacing, silent feints, traps behind stillness. Here's the bomb. Fighters who rely on calm rhythm often break when someone forces asymmetry on them. Imavov must reset rhythm early. If he lets Khamzat dictate tempo, his timing advantage evaporates. 3. The torque war. Khamzat generates torque from driving pressure, meaning when he forces you into the cage, his ground strikes equal maximum rotational power. Imavov generates torque from stillness, meaning his cleanest counters come when he plants and fires. This creates a hidden problem though. Imavov's best shots require a moment of stillness, but Khamzat denies stillness. If Imavov can't set his feet, his power drops by 40%. That's the geometry nobody's talking about. 4. Linearity exposure, which is the deciding factor. Here's the truth. Imavov's biggest weakness is linear retreats under pressure. He circles well early, but when he gets tired or flustered, he backs up straight. Khamzat lives off of that. Every big moment he's ever had comes off forcing fighters into linear channels. If Imavov gives him even one straight exit, that's all Khamzat needs to crash through and change the fight. So, the spiral combat prediction based on SGA geometry. Space control, slight edge to Imavov. Rhythm variance, big edge to Khamzat. Torque efficiency, Khamzat when pressing, Imavov when planted. Adaptability is surprisingly close. Linearity exposure, huge factor, favors Khamzat. Pressure tolerance, also Khamzat, massive edge. SGA predicts if Imavov maintains lateral geometry, it's a competitive war. If he gives even one linear retreat, the fight collapses instantly. So AI leans to Khamzat due to pressure geometry and linearity exposure. Not because he's stronger, but because his style attacks Imavov's biggest structural weakness. If this leveled up your fight IQ, go grab the free UFC betting intelligence report at spiralcombat.com/free. The link is in the bio. It'll show you the exact geometry patterns we use to predict fights before they happen.